What's up, P. Marcel? You the first person in the room. Okay. Princess AG. Everybody's in here. Oh, no, Brian. Don't be mad. Don't be mad, Brian. Don't be mad, Brian. We want all the smoke. We want all the smoke, honey. I'm a no-limit soldier. What's up, Alicia? Hey, I used to love cheesecake, honey. I still do, honey. I still love cheesecake. Brian, dang, you gonna make me open the phone lines early because I need to know what is going on with you. Look, I done changed my background, honey. I want all the smoke. Every last ounce of it. Bring it over here. We want all the smoke. The squad is ready for all the smoke. Child, I already told you. It doesn't matter what I say or how I say it. It's going to people be in their feelings. People can't spell my name right. Can't say the name right. Trying to say the name. All because I talked about a maxi pad. It is what it is. Some people just feel like, you know, I shouldn't talk about the things that everybody else talks about. But guess what? Guess what? We still gonna talk. We still gonna talk. Whew, child, Sarah, I don't even know who that is. Sarah, y'all need to clue me in. I don't even know who that is. I see it's some, Brian was telling me it's some AARP members out there. It's some trans members out there. It's some gay men out there. It's some lesbians and bisexuals. And all of them are part of the same community. I told y'all it's like the LGBTQ community sticks together. And I praise them for that because it's nothing like unity. I wish the black community, the black women community, the black straight female community, if there is such a thing, I wish we could stand together and, you know, come together as one, you know, but you know, the lesbians are part of the LGBTQ community too. Bisexual women are part of the LGBTQ community too. I'm not talking to y'all. I'm not. And no disrespect to y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are women too, but I'm not talking to y'all. I am not apologetic. I am not. Look, my friend made me a t-shirt. I am ready for the war, honey. It is ATLien versus everybody. I'm ready. Who got smoke? Can't nobody say it to me. I open the phone lines up every single show. Ain't nobody gonna call in and have the audacity to debate me because, you know, you're not smart as me. I mean, I could teach you a few things if you call, but we can't debate if we ain't on the same level. But I digress. I would love for any one of the people who claim that I am such a terrorizing figure, who claims that I should be beat down in the streets because I feel like women should have protected spaces in the bathroom. I don't understand why that is something that someone should be beat up for. That makes no sense to me. But again, you know, I know there are some people out there dealing with short dicks. There are some people out there dealing with limited education, limited resources. They see me, they see a come up. I get it. I'm feeding a lot of people out there. Y'all need to thank me. I'm feeding a lot of people. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. You got smoke, here I am. Look, people want to call me a man. I have never heard that before. Like, I mean, my period would say otherwise, but if, you know, y'all want to say it, if y'all feel like calling me trans is a diss, and I want to know about that too. If being trans is such a great thing, how is it a diss or, you know, calling somebody trans? Isn't that kind of like hypocritical? Isn't that like, if you're supposed to be the greatest thing ever, you are the immaculate image of a woman. You are so beautiful. You love everything about women, but calling another woman trans is a diss. I'm trying to figure out what it is. So Somebody call me. Any of the trans people out there, y'all can call me too. I don't have an issue with any trans person. I'm just like, the only person I have an issue with said they had a dick and was in the bathroom talking about a maxi pad. Now, if that's a trans person, if that's your image of a trans person, then I mean, it is what it is. But I don't have an issue where anyone pees or poops. We talked about this. For those of you who chose to come and listen to what I had to say instead of listening to, made up things that other people say. I said it. I said everything. Brian, let me call in. Hold on. Let me call in. I really want to hear what Brian got to say. Hold on. Let me call. Hold on. Let me call. First, let me put the number in. Wait a minute.
Please enter your PIN number.
718-362.
Thank you.
6360.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
PIN number 942. Make sure I put it in right. 7819. I put it in right. It's still a teachable moment. I agree, Felicia. It's still a teachable moment. But my thing is, if it is a teachable moment, that person it should be held accountable. Y'all kissing ass for no reason. Y'all trying to fight a battle for what? It ain't a battle to be fought. It ain't a battle to be fought. Wrong is wrong. And if you want to stand in your wrong, if you want other people to stand in their wrong simply because you support them, then go right ahead. But I mean, I appreciate free thinkers. I appreciate people who think for themselves. Even though y'all are a member of the squad, and I appreciate each and every one of you, I would think that y'all would tell me when I'm wrong. Hell, y'all have told me when y'all felt like that I am wrong. Either I, apologize or we agree to disagree or whatever the case may be. But don't not hold nobody's feet to the fire when it's clear that they have disrespected a whole entire group of people. Caller 6607. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey,
who?
I'm actually going to let Brian get on here first. This is Sarah, but I just want to say something first before I let him get on here. I'm not going to say the lady's name because her name is not to be spoken, but she needs to worry about that damn scooter, okay? And Nene voice. She needs to worry about that scooter, okay? Period. And you don't need to worry about nobody who's sitting here talking mess or talking junk about you because you're beautiful. And
let me just say one thing. Can we please talk about the people who are not on Mr. Manhand's payroll? Because that's the issue. Like, I'm just like, all these people are clearly up under his umbrella. Who gives a crap? What they have to say, right? Because they're saying it on behalf of him. I don't care.
But that shit is so stupid because what you were saying, you had a completely valid point about the comfortability of women. You're a woman. You're coming from a woman's perspective, so they should respect that. Why should they be offended, especially if you are trying to be like a woman? I don't understand why you are so offended by what a woman is saying, which is very true. Nobody is coming at you sideways or saying, oh, you shouldn't be like all this stuff. What they're saying is respect the woman's privacy. Don't sit there and be in the bathroom and then talk about womanly things, but you're trying to be like a woman. That shit don't make sense. And don't have that lady with a scooter over there talking dumb shit like she really about something. She ain't gonna do nothing in that scooter anyway.
I don't even know who that. I don't even know.
Brian go in on her. I love you, Michelle.
Thank you. I don't even know who you talk about, child. But okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we gonna leave that name. I ain't gonna say it.
It don't matter. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Brian, what's the last 4 digits of your number? It's so many numbers in here. Brian, what's the last 4 digits? Type it in. Somebody, Brian. Anybody. Hold on. Let me see. I could say eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Brian, you still there? Hold on. 4644.
Hey, Michelle.
Yes.
Michelle?
Yes.
This is Brian.
Oh, okay. Brian. Hi, Brian.
Hey, Michelle, God bless you.
God bless you.
I'm going to say a quick prayer right quick before I go in. God, please forgive me, but I'm about to go in right quick. Excuse me, says the cat. First of all, Mona Simone, what you need
Who is this person? Who is this person? I don't know who that is.
First of all, Mona Simone is the expert on critical thinking. She has 18,000 degrees, but she stooped her dumb ass down to the gutter today. I was doing my homework just now, and I got a notification from Mona Simone, and I watched the video. Now, first of all, Mona Simone sounded like a complete, and God forgive me for the people who's retarded, but she sounded like a complete retarded, because who the fuck are you to tell somebody what they can have on their goddamn platform? We're going to start there first. Second of all, she want to talk about you look like a donut and you look like Derek Coleman. First of all, God forbid one of her people die and people compare that dead person to people as a joke. She sounds like an idiot. She needs to go eat some more of her carpet munching pussy and shut the hell up, fill her mouth up. Since she got so much to say about you, tell her to fill her mouth up with nothing but the pussy. Since she's an expert.
Look, Brian. Don't go too hard on the cronies. Okay, they're not doing anything but following their fearless leader. It is quite okay that they.
I'm a gay man. So what I'm saying is, I'm saying that to community. I will respect your channel, and let me stop. But I had to get crunk because I felt like I had to read her, because if you go back and watch her video, you could just hear the hatred in her voice. All because you had something to say on your platform. That is the stupidest thing. We live in America. This is not Nazi Germany where people can get condemned for having having something to say in their own right. Okay? That's what you chose to say. You being a natural-born woman, whether she thinks so or not. Okay? I don't care what Mona Simone. And it's S. Hutchinson looking like a damn bird, a peacock, with that big-ass nose. All these people want to stick up for T.S. Madison, but nobody's telling T.S. Madison. They're scared to tell her, hey, you offended a lot of women. Why do women have to be afraid to say, hey, I'm offended? Whether it was a dirty pad, whether it was a big pad, whether the pad was over it doesn't matter. She does not have the right. That's like me going to a KKK talking shit about a cake. I have no reason being there. It has nothing to do. Michelle, let me say it again, Michelle. A dog can't sympathize with a cat, and a cat can't sympathize with a rat. I don't care who roasts me. But what I got to say is that I got your back. I like your commentary. I do it like it to you, and I drink out my goddamn mug every day. It's my favorite mug.
Thank you.
Just for that alone, I got something to say, and I'm going to always have something to say. Hey, no, Michelle, even on your platform, I can be respectful, but you can't check me when I'm defending you. You understand? I mean that in the utmost respect. It's not up from Mona Simone with her 6 degrees. It's not up. UT, it's utmost respect, Michelle, that I have to you.
Thank you, Brian.
I'm trying to respect you.
I appreciate you.
But at the same time,
and look, and anybody, here's my comeback to anybody who want to talk about my weight and all that. I have been open about my weight struggles. I'm fat, but look, just call me. I want to identify as skinny. Okay, so y'all call me skinny from now on. If y'all expect me to respect you and call you what you identify as, I'm trans fat. Okay, I'm trans fat. So I identify. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just want to throw my little joke in there.
While she talking about somebody, didn't somebody say she used to be 800 pounds and had to gas her sleeve about that? So she needs to shut the fuck up on that aspect alone. Second of all, while she's trying to read somebody, she needs to go clear that list that she had while she collecting all that money. I'm all for people getting their cheddar change. But, man, you need to do the proper things. If you're going to roast somebody and call somebody Gary Coleman, first of all, Gary Coleman's family probably just, every time they hear that, they probably just
But it's not, look, I'm not bothered. But my thing is, I'm calling a genetic man a man, and you trying to like diss me by calling me a man. It's hypocritical. It's just showing you how dumb and insignificant you are. Like, I'm just like, if you're going to come at me for something, like say I'm broke, say I'm this, say I'm that, all of which you can't say. The only thing you can come at me with is some bullshit about what you think I look like. So I'm like, I'm cool. I'm cool.
And let me just say this, Michelle, before I end this, Michelle. They can say whatever. I'm the biggest of the big. I am the biggest nigga. I ain't scared of now nigga. Excuse my language. I ain't scared of no man. And I ain't scared of now woman, lesbian, transmania, WrestleMania. I ain't scared of anybody. Brian, the songwriting extraordinary, is going to always say what the hell he want something to say. And what's your way say? Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna check me, boo? Ain't no one of these people. Go to my page and if you feel like you got something to say, leave it in a comment. And trust me, I'm the pettiest of the petty. Petty LaBelle, transsexual, saying that I'm a man. I'm gonna put the transsexual on the end of it. Petty LaBelle.
Okay.
Anything. Fuck Mona Simone. Fuck S. Hutchinson. And fuck whoever that droopy dog face, Timothy Blaine, or whatever his name is, looking like a goddamn, like I said, he looked like a damn droopy dog, one of them dogs with the long ears, with them long droopy ass face, with his old ugly ass. Now, if they want to roast on people, go to my page and they can tell me what they want to tell me, and we can roast back and forth. Michelle, God bless you. Keep on, what you say, straight from the 80s, what you say?
Straight from the 80s.
Now, she was talking about you look like E.T. You look like E.T. Nobody say that she looks like a fake-ass Diana Ross on crack.
But I'm not online begging for dollars. I'm not online begging for dollars. I look like whoever. But
I got to go, Michelle.
Yeah, all right.
I got to go because you know what? I'm gonna get the roasted and toasted. Or what's that doggone cereal, the Fruit Loop cereal, or what's the mascot with that bird with the big ass nose? S. Hutchinson, sit your ass down, ma'am. Are you the president of Manny Mob? Okay, man don't run the world. People can say what the fuck they want to say. Just like that. People can say what they want to say. You don't like not to put shoes on and go fight people, you say? Grow up. Grow up. Since when do we live in Nazi Germany when people don't have the right to say their opinion? Fuck them all is what I'm saying. And I'm going to say it again. I live in Houston, Texas, and my name is Brian, the songwriting extraordinary. Now, Michelle, God bless you and forgive me for disrespecting your platform, love, but I got your back all day, every day. And tell Mona Simone, go eat some more carpet. Good day, Michelle. I got to hang up. God bless you.
Thank you, Brian. Well, I don't know who can come after that, but okay. I mean, look, okay, 0534. 053, but look, we ain't got no moderators. I'm letting the trolls roam free. Y'all got something to say? Say it. 0534. Go ahead.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
Well, that was a good read just now. This Brian Extonary, I got newfound respect for him. I see him around. He really roasted her real good up there. But I don't want to discuss none of those. I want to talk about this pad situation.
Okay.
You know, I was just thinking this lady, if she put a pad in her panties and hung on the door for her to get ready to put on after she got to clean herself, what's the big deal for that to even get mentioned?
There isn't one.
She probably was in a hurry, put her pad in her panties first, set that aside while she was cleaning up or whatever she was doing in anticipation of putting them on. So I just think that Maddie was on the line. That's all I have to say.
All right. Well, thank you. Is this Miss? Who is this? Miss Sharon? Who is this?
Who?
I thought your name was Sharon. I just remember your voice. I'm making up names in my head. But if you don't want to say who you are, I just remember your voice.
Okay, but that's all I really called in to say.
Okay.
I want to comment on that.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. I appreciate your input.
Okay.
All right. Bye. Y'all really want to talk about this maxi pass situation? 4140, you are on the line. Hello? Hello? Don't be scared. I won't bite.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Hey, this is Mix with Beyonce.
Hey.
How you doing, Michelle?
I'm wonderful. How are you today?
I'm doing good. Okay, so I watched I watched the video with T.S. Madison, and I'm a biological woman, and I just want to know, like, if you were in the restroom, if you came in the restroom, and you saw a pad, like, laying over the stall, mind you, this is over the stall, not on the floor, like, what would you think?
We've already talked about this.
I
wouldn't. I mean, it wouldn't even be a thought. Like, if I'm in the bathroom, like I said in my last video, you must not have watched it. If it was a pad, like if she needed a pad, I would have offered her one. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna run outside and be shocked that I saw a big huge pad. Hell, I've used big huge pads. I bleed like a slaughtered racehorse sometimes. But it's not up to me to decide what size pad this person person had, like, I'm not going to be shocked at a pad. Who would be shocked at a pad? And you sound young. If you live long enough, you're going to need a big-ass pad, too. So, I mean, we could talk about bathrooms. We could talk about public bathrooms and how it must have been nasty, this, that, and the third. Like, do women walk around with mops and bleach and shit in their purse to clean the bathroom? Like, if it's nasty, when I leave, I'm sorry. The person who come behind is going to have to clean up. Sometimes blood gets everywhere. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It happens. And so when we see that as women, like, it's unfortunate, but we move on to the next stall. We call housekeeping. We do whatever we need to do. But as a woman, we know shit happens. Shit happens with everybody. So, I don't know what else you want me to say. You want me to be on board and say it was nasty just because that person said it was nasty? No, it's not. It's not right for that person who has a penis to be in a bathroom with a big ass pad and come out and do a whole video, then try to shame the woman who came out the bathroom and say, there go that bitch right there. Why that bitch gotta be a bitch for having a big pad? Are you kidding me? I don't care if it's your fave or not. It was uncalled for. So y'all get mad.
I didn't say it was my fave. I'm just like stating my opinion. I barely watch Maddie, and I watch you sometimes, but I'm neutral. Mm-hmm. All I'm just saying is like I saw the video where he posted. He wasn't emphasizing that the pad was huge. He was saying that the pad was huge.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Watch the video. No, he said that after the fact. He said no. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. Don't make me pull the receipts. Don't make me pull the receipts because you are wrong, sir, ma'am. Because what he said was the pad was so big. I seen the biggest pad I've seen in my life. Hold on. I'm about to put it up.
Let's get that understood. Do not treat me like Maddie. Do not treat me like
I'm not treating you like anybody. I'm just saying that you're wrong.
I am a biological woman. I heard you say sir and then ma'am, so stop trying to be shady.
Okay, go ahead. You read me. Go ahead.
All I'm saying is the fact that you keep on talking about it, making a big deal over something that was very unsanitary. It doesn't matter if it was Timothy or if it was another woman. If it was me, I would have made a video about it like, oh my God, like somebody just got a big ass, nasty ass pad hanging over the stall.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. That just says a lot about you. But I thank you for your call.
That says a lot about you. And what do you mean?
Caller 4896, you're on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Hello. Ooh, don't be scared. Speak up. Caller 4436. Caller 5831. Y'all do the trolls gonna come. Caller 5831, you're on the line.
Hello?
Hi.
How you doing, Michelle?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm all right. Don't feed into all these stupid ass people. But what I want to say, please do not mention that lady Mona Simone. That's what she wants, attention. She trying to be.
But y'all keep mentioning whoever this person is. Y'all stop mentioning her. Her, him, it.
Please don't say that lady name because she wants fame off of you.
Okay.
I just don't want you to mention her.
I don't even know who it is. And I'm being completely honest. I haven't seen no videos. I don't even know who it is. I just know a lot of people have made videos over the past couple of days. I've been on straight from the A.
Please don't feed us to that lady.
Okay.
Do what you do, Michelle. I don't think you did any. I don't think you saying anything wrong. Do you hear me, Michelle?
I hear you.
Yeah, do what you do. Don't worry about what nobody says, because I don't think you said anything that was that bad. So.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I want to say is keep your head up and keep doing what you're doing. These retarded ass people, they just act like little ass kids. Everybody's told to act like kids.
They are, child. They are. But thank you. I appreciate it.
I wanted to say, keep your head up and don't worry about these stupid ass people.
I will. Thank you so much.
All right, honey.
All right, bye. Caller 9795.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. So I called in a couple times before. I want to know what's the problem. What is wrong? What is everybody upset about?
I don't know. I think people are mad that I said that a transgender person shouldn't be talking about something that they don't know. That's all I said.
And that's true. I mean, when you go in the bathroom and you see something that's human, I don't understand what he's looking at. It's human nature. That's what happens. That's stupid. I don't understand it.
And people want to police my channel. People want to shut me up. People want to stop me from talking. People have threatened me violently, physically threatened me. People have subliminally called for people to beat me up. Grown-ass men doing videos talking about I need to, the shit need to be slapped out of me. I don't understand, like, how y'all, like, I mean, I get it. This is what YouTube is about. You know, people can talk about what they want to talk about.
Why would you?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Why would they be wanting to fight you? I don't understand that. That's stupid. Y'all is men. Y'all want to fight a woman? Y'all, what you need somebody to beat the fuck out of you or something? Because what are you trying to fight a woman for? That's stupid to me. You mad because this big, oversized, big, silverback gorilla bitch went in the motherfucking bathroom acting retarded, talking stupid, and then want to talk about something that happens to a natural woman.
And put it on social media for everyone to talk about. They put it on social media. This is not something that people were whispering about.
He don't get a he mad because he don't get a period. That's the problem. He want a period. He want to bleed. Put on a maxi pad.
Clearly.
That's what he is. He want to bleed. He want to put on a pad so he can feel like a natural woman, but he not. So that's why he upset me. That's why he's talking about people. And then you got this cop as much you pussy eating asshole sitting up there talking about you. I don't understand her. She's worried about that in that wheelchair that she's sitting in. The disability check that she's getting with her 6 degrees that she claims that she has, but she ain't getting nothing to look because she's sitting on YouTube like everybody else.
I don't know who y'all
I don't understand that.
Okay. I guess. I mean, like I said, you know, Mr. Manhands has a lot of people on his payroll. You know, everybody keeps talking about he pays a lot of people. I get it. You got a lot of people on the payroll, a lot of people willing to speak out on his behalf. So if y'all, you know, whatever the case may be, he's out there trying to form the narrative. I'm this big bad person. I'm after him for whatever reason. I'm not after nobody. I just spoke about a topic that someone asked me to talk about. That's it. And I'm going to keep talking about topics that y'all asked me to talk about. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all who tune in, good, bad, or indifferent. And I know Mr. Manhands is watching now too, because he watches every single thing I say and repeats my stuff word for word. So I guess, you know, it is what it is. I'm here, everybody's watching, and I guess that's the name of the game. So carry on.
And I don't like how females defend that. Like, how can you defend, and you're a woman and you defend stuff like that? You defend grown men talk about beating the shit out of a woman.
Well, unfortunately, a lot of women have problems with other women, and it is what it is. I don't come from a place like that. You know, I empower women. At the end of the day, I got a lot of women friends. I am a woman. So I don't come from that space where I got to get online and talk about anybody else's drawers, underwear, what some gay man said about her vagina, calling her fish pussy or whatever. I don't do that to other women, but there are a lot of women out there who feel better about themselves by putting another woman down.
The reason why if y'all really see analyze the situation, and the reason why people do that, they claim that they want to be women, is because they really want to be women, so they disrespect y'all for what they don't have.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point. That's the real reason. Because if you had it, he wouldn't be talking about it. If you got a period, it wouldn't be a problem. But since you don't have one, and it's a problem. Again, for y'all to sit there and allow the disrespect, that's stupid to me.
Well, I mean, it's horrible. It's like black women, most of all, women in general, but black women specifically, we are always disrespected, and we're accustomed to the disrespect, and a lot of us think the disrespect is funny. So when we see whether it's a trans person or whatever, disrespecting another black woman, we laugh at it. That's just what, you know.
Even there, like, even certain for disrespect for women and one, nobody said anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird to me. Like, disrespect. You just know, like, don't y'all predict these motherfuckers birth y'all in the world? Y'all got the nerve to be disrespectful like that? Y'all done.
You're right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye. Caller 6607, turn your computer down.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello?
Hi, who am I speaking with?
Oh my God, I'm sorry, I was on the phone. Hey Michelle, I had something to say about that caller who you're talking to Sarah again.
Hey,
I
Sarah.
just had something to say about that caller who just called because she just got on my damn nerves. I mean, like, really, as a woman, you should, like, support the fact that women's rights, period. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, it's women against men or nothing like that. But when it comes to women issues, you should support that wholeheartedly and understand where people are coming from. And I respect her opinion, but she didn't have to get rude and all nasty about it. I just think that was, like, ridiculous. And I had to come on here and say that because I'm like, girl, please. Like, she has no valid point. Like, whether it was a big pad or a small pad, doesn't matter, bitch. It's still somebody talking about it, and they're sitting there making it as if something negative. It's just like that's not a natural body function. And that's the point of that.
Yes. And like I said before, women have been shamed for so many reasons. We shamed for buying pads. We shamed, like, think about as a kid. We didn't want to have pads in our purses at school. Like, you know, we didn't want nobody to see our pad. God forbid you drop a tampon on your way to the bathroom. You're so embarrassed. Like, and so why would we, like, nobody would do that. Nobody would run out the bathroom and be like, that's the biggest pad I've ever seen, especially a woman. That's why I said we consider bathrooms to be safe spaces where we can do our business, where we can change our pad, whether it's big, little, or whatever. And so why would somebody go outside the bathroom talking about a big pad? That's all I said. And I said what I said.
Right. And another thing is, Michelle, as a woman, it's like, you should understand that. Why are you sitting there debating with this and that and the little details about it? Like, I don't get that. As a woman, you should support that. I mean, I don't know, maybe she hasn't experienced that support. Like I said, I respect differences of opinion. Don't get me wrong, I respect it. But at the end of the day, I have my difference of opinion, and this is it. I don't agree. I respect it, but I don't agree. I don't agree with what she did, and you know, going like saying all this and that. And I think maybe she thought you were coming at her sideways. I don't know, but I mean, you can have a conversation and you can agree to disagree without, you know, getting rude. Oh no, like nobody trying to like come at your ego. It's just simple as that. As a woman, you should, you know, just understand it and respect that. And you are entitled to your opinion.
Yes.
But you should respectfully state your opinion, especially when you're on somebody else's platform. I mean, everybody has their way of delivering. I see Brian went in, you know, so. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't be like breaking it down in details. That don't make sense. Like I don't think maybe her background history doesn't come with like that. Maybe that teaching, but period. I just think that was like ridiculous. Like you should not be doing that. And I support you 110%. And I just call back and say that.
Thank you. I appreciate you. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Caller 5473. You are on the line.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
I am just calling to say this YouTube stuff is so out of hand. It is so out of hand. YouTube, whatever you're on, whatever platform it is. But I will speak on this. I don't care what you get changed on your body. I don't care if you change it to a cow, from a man, a woman to a chicken. You still won't have the same experiences that the former thing is. A woman is a woman, and you'll never have the experience of a woman because you are not biologically made to have those experiences. And the same thing is if you're a woman changed to a man. You will not have those same experiences as a man.
I agree.
And so when you step up into that territory and you go into that opposite sex bathroom, whatever it is, you should expect what you expect because you're in the men's room or you're in the ladies' room. And you need to respect whichever sex you're in.
I agree.
That's it.
Well, thank you so much. And that's all I was saying. I don't care who pees or poops in the stall. Like, I really don't. Like, I think a lot of people are really in their feelings saying, men shouldn't be in there, this, that, third. I kind of agree with that because of this. But at the end of the day, if you going in there pee and poop and leave, what difference does it make if it's a tampon or a pad or whatever that you happen to see in there, if that's what goes on in the bathroom? That's what happens in the bathroom.
Let's just take this as an example. There's more women trying to go to the bathroom at an event than there are men. And if there's a men's room that becomes available and you can go in there, you go in there and you do what you need to do and get out.
Right. Right.
So to voice or to try to shame women because you went in the women's bathroom, that is so foul. That's so foul.
Right.
So and then plus, this is a public essay. If you dare to put an opinion out there, then you dare to get somebody back to criticize you or even to agree with your opinion. That's and then true. You as a man or a woman just needs to take it. But there's no need for anybody to get all out of whack because somebody said something about something that they said. That's it.
Well, thank you. Thank you. You too. Have a good evening. So I found the receipts. The receipt was the horror. The pad was so big. Imagine if the pad was bloody, if the pad was soiled, if the pad was dirty, if the pad was nasty. This person would have said it. That's all. That's it. Caller 3184. You're on the line. Hello. Hello. Oh, shoot. Caller 3184.
I was at our local mall and I ran into one of those little he-she's and they are not passable. And it was scary. It was just a thing that you just don't want to see in a bathroom. And if I would have had my daughter with me, my granddaughter, I just would not like that fight to be in the bathroom. And they have the best to be talking about pads or tampons or whatever the situation is. How come when they pass the law, they just didn't pass the law and say, okay, we don't have a bathroom for others? Because you can't walk around with titties and a penis and talk about pain. But I hear that most gay boys use tampons for their anus. So doesn't that lead? I just don't get it.
And I feel like that would smell worse than a vagina at any point in time. So that's why that's why I don't be offended when they start talking about me and my fishy pussy and all the stuff they say. I'm like, child.
You shouldn't get offended because they're defending something that they're trying to see.
Mm-hmm.
If you have to take shots, like I have to wake up in the shop, put on a wig, put on makeup, be scared to come out in the daylight, have these big feet, these big hands, and try to do all these things, and you're still not going to be a female. I know the laws are passed because they're bullies. That's the only reason why the laws are passed. And most of the homeless are gay, transgender, in the closet, something like that. So that's the only reason why these laws were passed. But we shouldn't have to suffer just for use our bathroom. How difficult is that? And then I know I heard Maddie say, oh, but I'm passable if a man saw me, if your man saw me, her man saw me. They want me to be in the manager. Yes, they would.
I mean, look, he's passable in his community. But any woman or any man who is attracted to women would know that's not a.
First of all, no. If you look at them closer, they're not passable. They're scary. It's like a little puzzle, like a little cartoon character.
Straight up. I just left out of the bath.
Body shape. It's like y'all doing so much to resemble a female. We don't look like that. We don't wake up and go to the basement and get the fake butt, the fake cheeks. And then on top of all of that, you want to look like a woman, but you still sound like a man. What? It's so confusing. But then they'll call in or they'll do whatever they do online and be disrespectful. But it's like, soon as you're disrespectful, it's a problem. But you have to understand, when you look in the mirror, you still see a man. That's why I think they lash out at others as women, and I'm not going to say real women, I'm not going to say biological women, I'm just going to say women because that's what we are. We don't have to take shots for that. We don't have to go in the basement and get a booty, some hips, some thighs, and all of these things along with weave, makeup. We don't have to do all that to say, oh, I'm a woman, I'm a biological. No, we're born women.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's what it is. Use the other bathroom or use the man because I'm quite sure they still stand up to pee because thinking her point of view is knowing he's sitting there and sticking that big old long thing in the toilet to pee. Ill? No.
And so, and and I keep saying, just, oh, they're saying they can't hear you. Hold on.
No real man is man bathroom just want to say, oh, let me raise this thing right here. They're going to be looking like, oh, you got titties and a big old dick? They're going to be looking in amazement. They're not going to say, oh, get out of our bathroom. No. So use the male's bathroom. I think that's got to be fine.
I agree with you.
I don't think we should debate on that.
I agree with you. And I keep telling people, just because I'm pro me does not mean I'm anti you. So all the people keep talking about, that means y'all are transphobic. And that means you're this and that. No, it doesn't. That just means that why can't we consider our feelings and our thoughts and it's over yours? Why do we have to always put you above us? I'm just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too. And I'm trying to figure out how come you're one about to pay the bathroom when in a couple of years after all that ain't big enough, you're going to be wearing a pad. And what depends? So what's the difference? Go to your gay senior community and see what they're wearing. I have blood in it, but it's showing something brown in it.
There you go. Well, thank you so much for your input.
Well, thank you so much, Michelle.
All right. Bye.
Have a great day. And happy Valentine's.
Yes, happy Valentine's almost. Today ain't the 14th. I was about to say, wait a minute, I ain't getting no chocolate. I'm like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Did I miss Valentine's? I was about to get on the phone and get mad, child. Anyway, thank you. All right. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So for those of you who didn't see it the first time, let me play this video so you can see what we talking about. Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can put it up.
Dog. Straight up. I just left out of the bathroom at one of these red stops over here on the road trip, bitch. I just saw the biggest motherfucking maxi pad I ever seen in my fucking life. Okay? I went and installed a pee. I came out from peeing, and this lady had her shirt, her panties, her bra, and her motherfucking big gigantic ass ultra maxi pad hanging over the stall. I can't. It might be this bitch right here running. It might be that bitch over there running. I can't.
So that's the video that, caused so much of a ruckus. It is what it is. Caller 7401, you're on the line. So, again, hi, who am I speaking with?
Hey, it's Misha from Michigan. How you doing?
Hi, Misha. How are you?
I'm good. I haven't called in a while, but I just wanted to make a couple of points about this whole topic. And
okay.
I don't feel like I'm trying to police your channel, like you said. And I get the whole name of the game, and, to the YouTube game. But if I were you, I wouldn't take the bait when it comes to some funky things. We all know, like the traveling trannies, they're messy. We all know they do a lot of stuff and say a lot of stuff. Like, they have a small fan base compared to what's really going on in society. I just don't understand, why do you take the bait? Like, are you gonna do this all year long? Always talk about them, but then
so basically, I should pick and choose and tiptoe around certain topics. Because I talk about a lot of things. If you go on this channel, I talked about a lot of things. I talked about a girl that was raped in opera. I talked about Jussie Smollett. I talked about the housewives. I talked about a lot of things. So are you saying that this particular topic should be off limits?
But I'm just saying, didn't you go to court with her?
I did.
The girl said something about y'all both went to court and y'all both agreed, or the judge said y'all both stopped on both ends. That
we could not threaten each other, and we could not appear in each other's immediate vicinity. That is what the judge said. I was there.
That's the only reason why I said I wouldn't take. That's the only reason why I said I wouldn't take.
But the judge also said that as a public figure and me being media, that I could report on anyone that is a public figure, including Mr. Manhands. The judge also said that. I was in court.
Well, you have a right to your opinion. And like you said, this is the name of the game. But they both have good. Y'all both have good points. And he made a video, or she. I give her that respect. She made a video, and at the end of her video, she was telling her followers to go and troll you and tell.
But see, that's in violation of the court order, because I never told my followers to go troll anybody. The judge said you or anybody affiliated with you should not threaten, harass, or appear in anybody's immediate vicinity. We all have a copy of the order.
Right, and Sandra Rose said that on her blog that she harasses you and this and that. Well, she didn't specifically say
you just said he did.
No, but she talked about the subject,
and you just said he said to send his people over to troll me. Did you not?
No, he said to say whoever F with me, F with me. Whoever don't F with me, don't F with me.
Oh. And then somebody else said that his CEO of his fan club or whatever said that she wanted to fight me. Didn't somebody else say that? Thanks for this info. Yes, and it's all recorded. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't hear that part. I just was saying because of that reason, I would take the bait. Everybody knows that she's messy. Everybody knows Funky Denise is messy. And it's just like, also the rumors that they say that you get paid to post fake stories about housewives and married.
What? That's what they say?
They have nasty rumors. You haven't heard that rumor?
I've never heard that rumor.
That they pay you to post fake stories like the quad.
What? Who paid me, girl? Who paid me? I want to hear this tea. No, I want to hear this tea. I want to hear what they say. Who paid me? Is it Bravo? Is it Mariah? Who paid me?
That's just what they were saying.
Who is they? I need to know these rumors. See, as a blogger, if you're going to tell the story, tell the story. I want to know what the story is. Who pays me to blog about them?
To make up fake stories.
Who pays me to make up fake stories? Who? And what is the fake story? Pinpoint a fake story that I made up. Because all my posts are still on the site right now, straight from the A.
That was just the rumors that they're saying. All I'm saying is if you feel like you're so above this situation.
I already said I'm not above anything. I'm petty just like everybody else. I do things for clicks and views just like everybody else. I'm right here on YouTube just like everybody else. So why should I be above anything? If anybody doesn't like what I have to say, why are you yelling?
You always say, I'm so busy with my other blog.
And I am. Am I on here all day long? I am on straightfromtheA.com 8 hours a day. I'm on here maybe 1 or 2. There are 24 hours in a day. So if I'm not busy over there, where am I?
But it's like, you know how much crazy stuff that comes out of her mouth? On one hand, she be crying about she need the Lord and she need counseling. And, and then on another hand, she be cussing people out. And, like,
I mean, mental illness is real, but I can't police myself based on somebody else's mental illness. I can't.
And that's probably how I look at it. Like, maybe it's a mental illness, and everything she say, if you really tried to make a whole blog about it, you would be wasting a lot of your precious time and a lot of your precious day because she says some crazy stuff. She humiliates herself more than anybody else. The stupid stuff she say. That's why I be saying. That's the only reason why I said, why do you take the bait? Because I feel like you're better than that. But
why do y'all watch it? Can I ask you that personally? Can I ask you that? Why do you watch it?
I mean, we all watch it. It's all entertaining.
So, okay, so if I get paid as an entertainment reporter to write about things that people think is entertaining, why wouldn't I write about that? That's entertaining, right? To y'all.
Well, because the last time I checked, the last few times they talked about you, it was kind of because you started it. That's the only reason why.
Kinda. Wait. Kinda because I started. So I started reporting on the Queen's Court break. It was my fault that the Queen's Court broke up. So now that's my fault too. I started everything.
No, I'm not saying that was your fault. I'm just saying that the topics they talk about is the celebrity stuff they do.
they don't really be bringing up, you know, you or anything about you unless it's something that you put on your blog first.
So the thing is, why is what I say so important to them if I'm so insignificant? If they're the stars, correct? I'm blogging about stars. I was blogging about the Queen's Court. You go back in the archives. I blogged about the Queen's Court. I already told y'all I used to watch it when Kaya was on there. That's how it started. So if they're the stars, why do they care about what the media says? Why do you want to fight somebody who is a journalist or a blogger over something that somebody said about you? Stars don't care. The moon don't clap back at people at the dogs who howl. Like, so why are you mad?
That's true. So it's kind of like which came first, the chicken or the egg? Because they're saying the same thing about you. They don't talk about you. They're not checking for you.
But nobody should be talking about me. I'm not the star. I never said I was a star. I never said I was a performer. I never said any of that. I come on here talking about newsworthy stuff. Y'all turn me into the news. So if y'all want to make me a star, okay, I'll be that. But at the end of the day, I'm a blogger. I've been blogging for 10 years. That's what I keep telling y'all. I blog about topics. I blog about subjects of interest. I blog about current events. If they happen to be current events, if Funky Dineva happens to say something that put his foot in his mouth, fuck yeah, I'm a blog about it because y'all are talking about it. If Madison gonna talk about stuff that women are pissed off, hell yeah, I'm a blog about it because I'm a blogger. I blog about a lot of topics. If you go on my site right now, I got 10 years worth of topics. And T.S. Madison is probably 3 or 4 of them. So out of millions. Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm just like, why is people policing this one topic when I talk about a lot of things?
That's true, because nobody even cared that he said that stuff about Blue Ivy. I mean, he apologized, Funky Dineva, but it could have been made a bigger deal, and then yet it wasn't. It was just pushed aside because I think everybody looked at them like...
They're entertaining. They're entertaining. As long as they can make you laugh, as long as they can put on a wig and buffoon and shuck and jive in front of this camera for y'all, y'all gonna kiss their ass because y'all want the next hit. Y'all want to laugh some more tomorrow. I'm not mad at that. But if somebody says something that's inappropriate, if they diss women and I'm a woman and there are other women out there who follow me who feel that it should be talked about, hell freaking yeah, I'm going to use my platform to talk about it. Why wouldn't I?
So he clearly said he wasn't dissing women. And like I said,
he going to say whatever, but how can you tell somebody how to be offended?
And it's like how that Super Bowl situation. Some people agree to protest. Some people agree not to protest. And some people just agree to disagree. You know?
Well, I think the people who don't want me to talk about certain people and certain topics on my platform that I build with my blood, sweat, and tears and my hard work should not watch me. Should agree to disagree. Because at the end of the day, if I want to talk about T.S. Madison, if I want to talk about Funky Dineva, if I want to talk about Sandra Rose, if I want to talk about Kenya Moore, if I want to talk about anybody, I'm going to talk about them. Sheree Whitfield, whoever. Because people get mad because they're like, oh, you talk about this person because you ugly. Or you talk about this. No, I'm talking about it because y'all want to hear me talk about it. Clearly, somebody values what I say. If I was as insignificant and as y'all say, why would you even watch? Why are you here?
I didn't say we were mad. I was asking you, why do you take the bait?
I just told you. Are you listening?
Right.
I just told you.
But you said we're mad. We're not mad. I'm just like, why do you take the bait?
Well, you're not mad. I'm talking about other people who are threatening me. I'm talking about people who are policing my platform. I'm talking about people who are making videos talking about I need to be beat up because of what I say. I'm talking about those people, not you specifically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
that makes sense.
I hope I explained it to you. I hope you got it.
Yeah, I just felt like you're above it, but you're right. It's about the YouTube.
I'm above it some days, but maybe today I'm on my period. Maybe today I got a big ass pad on and I need to talk. I need to vent, honey. I'm hormonal.
Oh God, Michelle,
I'm bleeding. When I get up, this seat gonna smell like fish. I'm bleeding, y'all. I'm bleeding.
All right, Michelle. Bye.
Bye. Calling 9728. You on the line.
Hey, Michelle, this is Sharice.
Hey, Sharice.
I'm calling because I actually I was listening to your exchange and I kind of lost my thought. But I'm calling because I was really disturbed at the amount of people that come online talking about how you need to get beat up because you have a difference of opinion. And not even a difference of opinion, a difference of opinion against that person. It's like they are in a cult, some kind of brainwashed state that no one can say anything about the supreme goddess of, I don't even want to say the name because it's just crazy to me. I'm like, people have lost all their sense over this person. I realize it's just a small segment of society that feels this way, and maybe it's just a small segment of YouTube that actually feels that way, and because we're kind of in the same circle, we see it.
Yeah.
But I'm listening to a grown man talking about how he hopes you get slapped, or he's not threatening you, but he's surprised somebody didn't, because you were discussing a subject. You weren't discussing necessarily the person. You were discussing a situation.
Can I say something about that? Can I say something about that grown man for a minute?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I got to get this off my chest. I've seen that grown man. If you go into his platform, he has did like 10, 20 videos about me. It is what it is. But when that whole Kaya situation was going out, that grown man pretty much said he hoped that I got robbed of my Rolex. So that grown man kind of probably feels some kind of way about me and what he perceives that I have or does not have. So that whole, she needs to get beat up, she needs to get robbed, she needs it, like, I just see that as it's something wrong with him. So I mean, you know, everybody ain't where you at, and I get it. So
I agree with you, and you know, I'm not subscribed to any of them, to be honest. I'm only subscribed to you, and I can't about all of them because of the Kaya situation, T.S. Madison. And it's like the problem they have with you is that you are waking people up. And as long as people can stay in a stupor of, you know, the buffoonery is okay, they're fine. They like to keep the low-hanging fruit. But when you pose a question and actually have to make people think beyond, oh, I'm going to fight you, you know, you're like, use your words, use your thoughts. Have an actual thought and carry it out to a conclusion that doesn't involve violence. You know, you can say whatever you want to say, but why do you have to talk about, if you can't end a conversation without saying you got the sneakers on and you want to fight me in the street? What does that mean? Because I have an opinion about what your leader put on their platform.
I almost feel like it's a subliminal call to violence. It's them hoping that one of these people who may act on their behalf, and it's illegal. You know, it's inciting violence. So.
And I think you should do, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say you should do something or not. But my point is that if something happened to you, they would sit there like, see, we said that she was going to get, exactly, you said that something was going to happen to her. You know these people out here are crazy. YouTube is a plethora of disability, not shame disability, but I'm talking about people who have mental challenges, and you incite them into this frenzy of somehow your narrative now is you're transphobic because you disagree with a man going into the bathroom talking about a woman's past. Mm-hmm. And I've worked with many transitioning people from male to female, and I'm going to tell you something. They are pretty much trying to assimilate in society. I have never, and I mean, I worked for years.
And that's my point.
Medical.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They don't worry about what a woman is doing in her thought. They are trying to assimilate into our being. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're trying to assimilate into us. So they don't go around looking at what we are or are not doing. They live their lives. I've worked with plenty homosexual, transsexual people, and I have never heard this stuff, honestly, until I started watching YouTube. Never. And that's why I was so surprised that people actually, and I'm more surprised at the black women who support it. I'm like, what happened?
It's sad. I don't think it's all. I don't think it's all. It's it's not all, but you know, it's a certain demographic of women who do, you know, blindly follow, you know, those people. And it's sad because, you know, black women need someone to follow sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, we need something to laugh at because we walk around with the weight of the world on our shoulders. So if those people are giving us something to laugh at, even if it's ourselves, even if they're trying to make a mockery of black women by putting on a wig and having a beard, even if it's that, it gives us a little something to look forward to at the end of the day. That's why I'm not like, you know, I don't go in on the women who support, but I do speak out about it because it's, you know, it is what it is. And I used to support, you know, that kind of comedy, but like I always say, when you know better, you do better. And it has nothing to do with my history, you know, with that person or this person or whatever. It's me being grown and going through life and seeing things and seeing little girls who look up to certain things and wanting things to be better for women that come behind me. It's just me. So
I agree, and I agree. I mean, I think I don't want to think they're funny because of their situation. I think they're funny because of who they are. I respect transsexuals. I respect transgenders. Everybody is who, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. But my problem comes when it comes into this cult-like thing where now it's almost violent. The support they have is almost violent. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's to the point where you cannot say anything that is different than what they're projecting, or else you are now threatened with physical harm mm-hmm. because you have an intellectual disagreement. Mm-hmm. And that is my problem.
And that was the problem that I had, which is why I went to court in the first place. Because my thing was, the only thing I did was pull the receipts about all of this other stuff, and it went somewhere totally left. My phone number started getting put out. People started threatening me, and it was what it was. I don't want to go back there, but again, you know, the order is still in place, and if something happens, you know, we will revisit it. But I just, you know, my thing is, I don't ever want to be put in a position where I can't talk about anybody. And I've been in this position before when I went to court with Sheree Whitfield. We talked about that before in another video. She wanted me to sign something saying I would never blog about her. No, I'm never going to do that, because if something happens, I want to be able to say that Sheree is stupid and da-da-da-da-da. So it's freedom of speech. Wow. It is what it is. I will never agree not to blog about anybody, and I'm gonna blog about whoever I want to because it's my business and I can, and I know what works for my business.
And they should support that. The way they want us to freely think about their transitioning selves, they should be the biggest supporters of free speech, having an open mind, having open dialogue.
That's what the hypocrisy.
That is what people want to learn about them, mm-hmm. is if we talk about it. Mm-hmm. You should not be afraid to say anything about, you know, respectfully about someone, right. even if their opinion is different from yours, without being threatened with violence and people wearing sneakers and they're going to beat you up. You've never said that I've heard that you're going to fight anybody. Never. I've never heard you say that. But yet everybody that comes at you with violence. The speech is violence, the words. Mm-hmm. And I'm just appalled at the whole thing. I'm sorry you have to go through that. Just know that you do have people who support you, who agree with you, and even when we disagree, we can do it respectfully without threatening your person.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I agree. I totally agree. So thank you for calling.
Of course. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye. Caller 8926. Hello. Hello. Don't be scared, caller 8926. I won't bite. Okay, going to the next. Caller 3504. You're on the line.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you, Michelle?
I'm wonderful. Who am I speaking with?
You're speaking to Tracy from California.
Hey, Tracy from California.
I haven't called in a while, but I had to call in on this subject, child. Okay, I don't like to call and malign anybody's name, but today I'm giving a free pass. Okay, I'm about to unload.
Okay, go ahead. You got the floor. I'll shut up.
For number one, Mandy Man Whore. Okay, Timothy, that's a man. You were born a man. You will always be a man.
Okay, for number two, you know, I don't get it. You know, you want to dress like a woman, you want to look like a woman, you know, but yet and still, you don't understand, you know, biologically what we women go through. That's why you will never, ever be a female. Okay? For number two, I'm just losing my thoughts here. You know, I mean, it's very, he is very redundant to me because I just feel that, you know, he does have a mental illness and it's called demonic. It's demonic. You know, everything that's going on with him is demonic. He's a hater of women. And I don't understand it. You're a hater of women, but yet still you want to be a woman. Mm-hmm. I mean, do you see what I'm saying, Michelle?
Yes.
You know, so I'm just up in the air. You know, I left him alone long ago when he started talking about that voodoo. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was it for me. That was it for me because I'm just like, oh, whoa, what am I watching? You know, being a Christian woman, you know, I can't sit and watch you talk about you got that voodoo. And this is not alleged. Okay, this is what he said. Mm-hmm. You know, so you know, just to break it down in layman terms, me being a nurse. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm just saying, you know, it's all demonic. He is demon possessed. Straight up point, you know, I mean, he's talking about he wants, I guess you said he was trying to threaten you or whatever, whatnot. You know, I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, you hate women, but yet still you want to look like us.
So what do you think about the maxi pass situation? What do you think about the maxi pass situation? Do you think that was something that... I'm sorry, go ahead. Mm-hmm. No, I was just saying, do you think that's something that should have been talked about so freely, the way he talked about it? And it wasn't that he talked about it. He basically tried to shame a woman for having a big-ass maxi pad. And I guess that was the issue that a lot of other people had with it. And I don't, you know, people keep saying he apologized, but I don't think that he apologized. What I saw is that if you are offended, no, there are a lot of people offended, and you should not have tried to shame that lady and call that lady a bitch because she had a big ass maxi pad in the bathroom.
Michelle, I agree with you. Take your black ass with your penis into the man's room because you are a freaking man. Stay out the woman's bathroom, you whore. Okay, stay out the bathroom. Okay, and my thing is, we women, we go through things. I understand about wearing big maxi pads. I walk into the stores and use the bathroom, which I hate, and I see that, but I'm not going to blog about it. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to make videos about it because, number one, I am a woman. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm a woman, and I understand. And for number two, who are you? You monster. You are a monster. And I'm just saying, I mean, for him to even go on like that, it all boils down to gender. He is a male. Mm-hmm. You will never in your life, even if you were to go get your penis cut off and get us a JJ, your plumbing will never work. Why? Because that's not how God intended. Okay? I'm not a homophobe. I have friends that are gay, and they told me that they were gay ever since they were kids when they came out the womb. But no, God makes no mistakes. Mm-hmm. You are who you are. God made you a male. Stay the freak out of the woman's bathroom. Okay? When he wants to sit and talk about you, hell, he's ugly. He's ugly. Okay, he's ugly. Okay, so my thing is, I'm not on here trying to spew hate. Okay, God, please forgive me, but I had to come on here and preach a sermon. Okay, don't get deliverance. God made Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. Stay the fuck out the woman's bathroom. And Michelle, with that, I'm going to let you go. But I love you, and you are awesome, and they better leave you alone.
All right.
God is real, and God is in you, and I see you. But my thing is, Timothy, get right with Jesus. Because, like I said, God made Adam and Eve. Keep your fucking big dick out of the woman's bathroom. And I'm going to go ahead and God bless Michelle.
God bless. Woo! Y'all is heated. Y'all is heated. I don't even know where to go. Where to go? Call it 1298. How long have I been on? Oh, I've been on an hour. Lord, it's time to go. Call it 1298. I didn't mean to be on this long. Call it 1298.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
Pumpkin.
Hey, Pumpkin.
I've called before, but I'm calling again, just gagging with you all to lighten the mood. You are looking sleepy.
Oh, child. I don't have any makeup, but I do have on my t-shirt. I love my t-shirt.
That's cool. You still look nice. I love the jacket and the bun.
Thank
but
you.
Neither here or there. Maddie is like just too much. I like her. I like you because it's just funny. It's just entertainment. But I pray that all is well for both of you and that seriously she understands that he is actually a he. Mm-hmm. Lord, I'm gone. Bye.
Oh, what? That was the statement? Hello?
Hey, Michelle. Hi.
Michelle?
Hello.
8472.
Hello, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
Can you hear me, Michelle?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, okay. Hello, Michelle. This is MJ. I'm calling from Miami.
Hi, MJ.
So I just want to say, yes, hello. I just want to say I definitely do apologize for all this situation. I definitely do apologize to my African-American women. I am a gay male in Miami. And I saw the videos and the evidence and the apology. I was in a chat, commenting. And a lot of people said that he, well, I'm going to respect TS. She apologized. Mm-hmm. And I don't think it was an apology. I just think, she was saying that my mom is a woman and this and that. And I think it wasn't a real sincere apology.
It was a justification.
I can understand.
It was a justification.
Yeah,
it wasn't an apology.
It was just like you even digging a bigger grave for yourself. I just understand. But I just want to say this for Craig and all his supporters, his team. I do watch the show. Mm-hmm. But, I saw a video on Amazon, the movie that he, was on Amazon. I think, he got to think about the bigger picture. You can't keep on disrespecting, different people, different cultures and things like that. I saw him on RuPaul inside the car driving. She interviewed the Empire cast members and things like that. They go to clubs. So you got to be very careful what you want to say in this community because you can lose all that. And you're trying to come up from YouTube. I just don't see how it's happening. And one thing he made a comment, which I was going to email her. I'm sorry, I can't get it together.
That's fine.
Email her about calling white people mayonnaise. When we started doing that? It's just, when I saw that, I'm like, this is disgusting. And Justin J doing the same thing. How you want respect when you can't give respect?
That's true.
And now I'm looking at this now because I was all in for transgenders needed. Okay, you want to use the women's restroom, use the women's restroom. Mm-hmm. Now this makes me have the second.
And that's what I said. And if you saw my video, my thing is I don't want to offend nobody. Like at the end of the day, like literally, I know it's important to be all inclusive. I know I have a business. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to offend nobody. So at the end of the day, I don't care where anybody pees or poops. Period. You know what I mean? Like we could go in the stall, we can use the bathroom, you stand up, I sit down, whatever the case may be. But if you see a pad in the bathroom, why would you come out and say, I saw a pad in the bathroom? All I said was because it was a woman's bathroom specifically for women, it wasn't gender neutral, it wasn't, unisex, whatever the case may be. Don't come out of the women's bathroom talking about what's in the women's bathroom when it's supposed to be a safe space for women. That's all I said.
Exactly. That was not a subject to come back and broadcast on social media. Mm-hmm. That was disrespectful. That's invading someone's privacy. That was not something to talk about. Mm-hmm. I own a business. I'm in the medical field. I own a business. Mm-hmm. And I cannot do that inside the public eye because they're going to hurt my business. I know right from wrong. And I know, what she should have known. And she should have the manager and the team to watch what she say and stop posting things that are going to get her muted. because this was just disrespectful across the board. So I hope the Empire people is not watching it. All Amazon is not watching this. All the club promoters and things like this, because I know people in the chat take up for T.S. Madison, but she was wrong in this situation. It needs to be addressed. Now, as far as the bathroom situation, maybe we need to have three restrooms, maybe 4 for the lesbian women who want to have their own restroom. I mean, this is what the world coming to, because I don't think we should be sharing restrooms after this happen right here. You just put us 2 steps back. We'd be trying to go 2 steps forward. I mean, you don't know what's going on. And then you would say, like, the gay people, they fit together. Because the struggle, what we go through, trying to be accepted, trying to hold hands, and walking down the street. I say in the biggest gay neighborhood, Wilton Manors. So people out here holding hands, kissing in public, shopping, doing a lot of going to restaurants, celebrating anniversaries, everything here. I mean, it's a very expensive area to live here, and you could be yourself. You're not being judged. So that's why I believe that the community holds strong together, because it's a struggle outside areas such as Wilton Manors, such as Orlando, Miami, Hollywood Beach, and things like that. You can't be yourself that much because people gonna judge you. So I wish that the black women, they can get together and stand strong. But sometimes it can be cattiness. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully they can get together. But I definitely, on your side, I definitely do apologize and keep up the good work. And hopefully you come down to Peter Club. I don't know if you open it yet. But let me know, because I would have a table with you and have some drinks. Oh,
cool. Okay, I plan to come. All right, thank you so much. I appreciate your input. Right. Thank you.
No problem.
All right, bye. Caller 9601, you're on the line.
You gotta be better. You gotta be vocal. You gotta be wiser.
Why did I know that you were on the phone?
You gotta be strong. You gotta.
Why did I know?
It's lit tonight up in this.
It's clearly lit. I'm like, oh my God, it's been over an hour. I had an hour limit. Now it's an hour 16 minutes, so I might as well stay. Okay, so how are you, anonymous unknown caller?
I'm going to say my name. I'm Juno up in this piece. You know what I mean? And I'm all right. I'm checking to make sure you're all right. I'm not really going to drag anybody except, what I mean?
Look, I'm crystal clear.
I am going to drag some of these commenters. Say what?
So you calling me to go in on the commenters? Don't do it.
Yes, I am.
Don't do
First of all, because it's been a year. You've been on here for a year now, and I'm tired of hearing the same old bullshit. I hope she get her ass beat. I'm coming to whoop that ass. It's been a motherfucking year, and not one of you motherfuckers has touched Michelle yet. She's still sitting here, still breathing, no bruises on her face, no broken glasses. So you throwing empty threats. Mrs. We Love Beyonce, whatever the fuck your name is, and then them other motherfucking trolls that want to be so hyped and upset and invested that they threatening you on YouTube as if they really want to motherfucking see you. And even if they did motherfucking see you, they still ain't gonna do shit. It's been a motherfucking year.
I'm everywhere. You're never there. I'm everywhere. You're never there. Where were y'all Super Bowl? I was everywhere. You were never there. I'm trying to figure out where's all these people. Like, I'm in Atlanta. I'm all over the place. Like, I'm not, like, my thing is, I'm not out here looking for a fight. Like, who's doing that? I'll keep telling y'all, I don't fight dudes. I don't. I roll with a bunch of them, but I don't fight them. So, I don't understand. Like, all of this, who does that? And yes, I do call the police if I get a threat, because I don't want my guy friends get locked up for beating somebody over me. No, I'm protecting them. So if y'all think,
all these damn boy gangsters. I'm just saying. That's the part. That's what grinds my gears. The beef between you and Mona or whatever. Y'all can handle that.
Who?
But these comments.
I don't have no beef with nobody. How can I beef with somebody I don't know? I don't have no beef with nobody.
She set the smoke signals up in the air with your name up there.
Who cares?
All the smoke.
Who cares? I don't even know this person. Who cares? How can I beef with somebody who can't afford nothing but a YouTube screen name? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Talk about me. Talk about my fishy pussy. Talk about I'm fat. Talk about I'm ugly. Talk about I look like Gary Coleman. Talk about all the things y'all feel like will, make me feel bad. And what? I'm still breathing. I'm still here. And what? tomorrow it'll be the same thing. Call me Gary Coleman tomorrow. Call me fishy pussy tomorrow. Call me all the things that you feel like will demean me. And that's what's so crazy. The LGBT community want us to ignore what's between their legs and who they fuck and all of that. But then the first thing you do when you try to diss a woman is talk about her vagina. Y'all are hypocritical. Stop doing that shit. I don't like it. And I'm just saying, like, anyway, I'm not gonna vent.
I'm just trying to figure out, that squad over there, you know, them demons over there, they really fucked this nigga head up to be bold enough to do that type of shit. If this was 30 years ago, hell, if this was 5-10 years ago, this, you know, that shit wouldn't have been happening. He would have got his ass whooped easy. You know what I mean? He's getting too hyped. He's getting too hyped. And as the other caller said, they do need separate fucking bathrooms because this shit is fucking ridiculous. There ain't no nigga with a dick belongs in a women's bathroom, period. I don't give a fuck whether you call him he, she, whatever. If he got a dick, he needs to go in the men's room. If he's too scared to go in the men's room, that's his motherfucking fault.
Straight up. I just left out of the bathroom and one of these rest stops over here on the wrong trip, bitch.
So you trying to...
I just saw the biggest motherfucking maxi pad I ever seen in my fucking life. Okay? I went and installed a pee. I came out from here, and this lady had her shirt, her panties, her bra, and her motherfucking big gigantic ass ultra maxi pad hanging over the stall. I can't. It might be this bitch right here running. It might be that bitch over there running. I can't.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, okay. First of all,
thank you, I'm thinking I am Mullen. Thank you so much. She said I can afford more than my screen name. I sure can. But anyway, I'm sorry, unknown caller. Go ahead.
Hold on a second. I had to send something in the chat real quick because somebody try to be slick. But anyway, yeah, that's all I have to say. You know what I mean? And all them bothered ass comments, you know what I mean? Thank you for the clicks and views on behalf of ATLien. We enjoy your company.
Thank you very much.
Motherfuckers, while you over here.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna take what time? Oh, child, and I want to stay on this long talking about this. I'm gonna take about
You don't need to.
10.
Fuck them because they ain't nothing but a bunch of trolls anyway. You made your fucking point. Fuck them callers. I mean, no, let me not say that. If you're on ATLien side, my bad. For all them other motherfucking trolls, they need to get the fuck off because the point's been made. Ain't shit changing. We said what the fuck we said. Take your dick ass back home and use the fucking bathroom there. Point blank. And that's all I got to say.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
Peace.
All right. I have so many calls on the line. I'm only going to take like 3 more. I'm only going to take 3. Because I got a lot. And I ain't going to be on here all night. I'm not. Caller 7076, you're on the line. No?
Hey, Michelle?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
It's Nene from D.C.
Hi, Nene from D.C. How are you?
How are you? I'm doing good. Okay, so I'm a supporter. I'm not the person who the guy who caught previously wants to steal off of and fight, and I'm not the bad people. I'm the good people.
Okay.
I wanted to stab it off top. But I will say that I love your platform. Love what you do.
Thank you.
Tell Josh we love Josh. Always love Josh. But I wanted to say that I started watching you a long time ago because you were very good at the home ownership stuff and discussing how rental properties work and unfortunately your issues that might have arisen in the past, but we all can learn from what you do there.
Yes.
So I would ask you to just continue to share that with us.
Yes. And I plan to, here's what and
have information.
I want to just and I appreciate you. I really do. I want to just tell you why I stopped. I stopped because I got paranoid because there was too many people out there doing too much fuck shit. Excuse my language. And so I stopped oversharing. That's also why I started using a green screen. It's also why I started doing a lot of things because it was just a little too much. Like, you know, people in my car, people in my this, people in my house, people want to see my house, people see my rental property, people pulling up the address for the rental property, but it's sold now. I don't care what y'all do. So it was just little stuff that was going on that y'all aren't privy to, that I was just like, okay, let me pull back for a minute. Cause I, you know, like even my Airbnb stuff, I didn't want nobody like, you know, faking and trying to like book the Airbnb and come tear my shit up or something, you know? So it's just little stuff that I wanted to just be careful with.
It's a damn shame got to come to that.
Yeah.
It's a damn shame got to come to that.
Yeah.
And because it should be about money and about us supporting each other.
Right.
It shouldn't be about be hating and drama and finding somebody's hidden secret and exposing it on YouTube.
Right, and my mama got on me. She was like, "You're sharing way too much," and I was like, "Okay, Mom, I'm just gonna stop." So you don't hear me talk about my mama, my sisters, my cousins, my uncles, none of that. I just stopped doing that simply because I just felt some kind of way. But that's not to say that I won't. I just need to feel a little bit more comfortable first. That's all. And you know,
well, whatever you share, we would love having it. It'll be good to have. What you already shared was really, really valuable to me personally.
Yeah.
And I love that you have that part of your personality and a part of your repertoire as a YouTube channel.
Oh,
it's invaluable. A lot of people on YouTube don't have content.
Mm-hmm.
They have nothing to share.
Mm-hmm.
They're like empty vessels. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of embarrassing to watch.
Yeah.
I've done YouTube videos before, so I know how the game goes. But if you have anything to share, it's good to share that. And so now I'm going to stop and go somewhere different. Okay, so to Maddie. I don't know who this person is. I know loosely who she is based off what I've learned from YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, to even mention a female period in a bathroom where you are a transgender male to female coming into that bathroom and you witness something that's organically female and you're repulsed by it, you got to check yourself.
Right.
Maybe you don't belong where you are. Maybe you belong somewhere else, darling. If you can't handle a biological female period, then you shouldn't be in a female bathroom. It's unfortunate, but it's a part of female life, your entire existence. And it's not a thing that we caught on ourselves. Look at the Bible. It's a natural occurrence. When you are espousing large amounts of blood from your body. Blood has a smell. Whether it comes from the vein or comes from the vagina or elsewhere, it has this odor to it. And we all got to be very careful how we do our cleanliness. But things happen with adults, especially if you're at a rest stop or if you're at a rest area. I mean, you got a lot of lifters inside there who are doing tricks inside there, who are giving blowjobs out, who are in periods, who might just throw their pads on. I mean, you all kinds of crazy, nasty things happening in public bathrooms. That's why we all hate going into them. And I will let Maddie know, Maddie, I have gone to men's rooms before, and I have seen things that will frighten, even probably hurt. I mean, men can be nasty too. It's not just a sexual female having blood and all that, but it even has an extra layer of offense because here you are trying to be a woman, and you're gonna shit on a woman.
But he says he doesn't want to be a woman. He says he doesn't want to be a woman. Never forget. He says he doesn't want to be. He says he wants to keep his penis. He will never cut his penis off. He does not want to be a woman. He says that always.
Stay in the men's room. Stay in the men's room then. He should be in the men's room then. Anywhere else he goes, he's violating our privacy at this point. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Michelle, I love you.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing. Josh, love you, Josh.
Josh in here?
And just no, he's not. But you want to hear about it. Let Josh know we love y'all and we support you guys. 100%. I'm not about no kind of transphobic, gay, so forth and so forth and so on. But common sense is fucking common sense. And anybody gonna change common sense for people who don't fucking accept common sense. So God bless y'all. Take care.
All right. Thank you for calling. I appreciate it. I'm taking one more call. 5785. You're on the line. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, who am I speaking with?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey.
Good. This is Marie.
Hey, Marie.
Really quickly, I just want to say that I'm really actually surprised at the backlash you're getting, because when I saw it and the perspective that I took on it, it was just like a no-brainer. Like, that was just wrong. And I feel like I'm more disappointed with the black women that are calling you tonight and then the other night. I'm disappointed with just their energy towards you, because I feel personally that it takes a certain type of beta, low vibrating bottom feeder of a black woman to not really understand the impact of the situation. Like, you have a man completely violate a woman and her privacy by sharing what she had to do in the privacy of her own bathroom stall with the whole world. And then he proceeded to record her as she came out. What if that woman's face was exposed and people found her on social media and tagged her in his nonsense and her? How humiliating is that?
I agree.
Like, how crazy is that? And I know this has nothing to do with your personal views or any of your callers or your viewers' personal views, but personally for me, I didn't really fuck with that community because of this fucking nonsense. And not that it's a hate issue, but it's this double standard, this privilege issue, right? Like, okay, they want to be victims, but then they want to turn around and be fucking oppressors. Like, choose what the fuck you want to do. That's my issue with them.
Exactly.
I have been called out of my name by people in that community, particularly the black gay men, right? Or the black transgender men. I've been called bitches, been called hoes. But let a black man come into a bar and call them a tranny or call them mentally ill or just some other, derogatory or ignorant comment. Then they yelling, oh, you homophobic. You transphobic. You hate me. This is hate speech. So I just feel like it's so inappropriate because black women specifically, they sit up here and they allow so many different groups to try and obliterate us to the point that Robert was making with the other day. And really minimize our experiences, and then black women turn around and cake with these people.
Yep.
While they're blatantly disrespecting them. Like, you got people like Madison and Funky. I never call them literally having a platform dedicated to mocking black women. Like, you're letting a man use your culture, use your narrative, use everything about
and tell you what to do with your relationships, and tell you how to manage your men, and tell you how to keep a man, and tell you all of these things. And it's like,
absolutely. And you sit there and support them. You subscribe to that bullshit. Like, I don't. But you'll be quick to call out white supremacy. You'll be quick to call out culture vultures, light-skinned women who disrespecting black women or taking from the mouth of black women or whatever people have been saying lately. Especially as it relates to Cardi B and his whole Grammy situation. But you sit up there and you protect them.
Right.
It just doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. I unfollowed Funky 90 years ago because he has a whole platform where he sits on his YouTube channel. And I'm bringing him up. I know you didn't bring him up. I'm bringing him up.
That's fine.
As an example. But he calls women bitches, you hoes, you black bitches, and never had anything to say about a dark-skinned black woman. Anything nice to say. Never had anything nice to say about a dark-skinned black woman. But constantly tearing us down, and black women just in the comments praising him. Oh, Nessa girl, Nessa this, Nessa that. Like, what the fuck? We look like a fucking circus. Like, are you kidding me? And you wonder why black women are the punching bag. You wonder why people don't respect us. This is the fucking answer. Like, the way that they were protecting him on Instagram, it was pissing me off. I was like, what the fuck?
It's because we don't respect ourselves. We don't respect ourselves. And we have been raised in such a way to be accustomed to disrespect. So that we now start to praise and accept the disrespect. Like, we think it's funny. As long as it's not us he disrespecting, it's hilarious. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. That's why I said at the end of the day, I do appreciate the people who reach out to me and who say things like they go keep their foot on their necks and all of this. It's great for me. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm just going to speak whatever my truth is, and whoever catch it, and whoever doesn't. And, it is what it is. And there's no malice, no ill intent or any of that involved in anything I have to say. Again, anytime I speak on my channel, I'm speaking about my truth. I'm not speaking about nobody else but me. I'm not speaking for nobody else but me. And, you know, the people, like I said, when I brought up this maxi pad situation, it was for people who reached out to me. And again, it struck a nerve with me because, hell, I use big ass pads. So, you know, it is what it is.
Right. Yeah, and I just wanted to say that. Those are my thoughts. I'm angry about it because I'm pissed off that black women who look like me, who look like you, are sitting up here defending this bullshit. And it angers me. Mm-hmm. But again, you know, hey, you have a gift. This is exactly what you are supposed to be doing. Fuck those people. Fuck the backlash. This is your gift, and this is your purpose in life. And I appreciate your platform. I'm always tuning in. You're always inspiring brown women, beautiful brown women. You know what I mean? Who are not accepted in the society and who are told that, you know, who we are is not good enough. You are creating a safe space for us to be able to be empowered and to feel good about ourselves and fuck that other shit. So thank you, Michelle Brown. I really love you.
Thank you.
And I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Oh, that was the perfect ending to this whole situation. Like, it was like, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate this being a safe space for y'all to talk about what y'all want to talk about. Again, y'all saw I didn't like hang up on nobody. Well, I hung up on one person, but I gave everybody the opportunity to speak. I answered every call. I don't know phone numbers. Whoever called. If, you know, people who disagreed with me wanted to disagree, where were they at? They didn't call. I couldn't really read the chat, but you know, I see y'all in there. Maybe, you know, if I watch the replay, I don't know that I'm going to watch the replay. I might. I don't know. But I wanted to come back. I'm going to come back on the ATLien channel and talk about a whole lot of things. I want to talk about Jussie Smollett and his Good Morning America interview that's scheduled to come on tomorrow. There's some things on Straight from the A for the Jasmine ATLien people. The Facebook Live situation where that girl was raped in opera while she was on Facebook Live. There's been an interesting turn of events in that case. That is on Straight from the A right now. They went to court today. They arrested the guy who did it. And he got another charge. I want to talk about that. So I will be on the ATLien channel talking about that. So I guess that's where my separation will be from the ATLien channel to this channel. And that this channel, I guess, will be, you know, we just going to talk about events and situations that affect us as women and whatever the case may be. And the Straight from the A channel will be celebrity news, gossip, current events, and all of that. So thank you so much for tuning in. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. Hold on. Stop making conclusions because of clips on social media. None of y'all know Maddie. She has a beautiful heart and soul. Oh, okay. All I know is okay. Okay. I mean, okay. But, you know, I'll let y'all see the clip once again. Y'all draw your own conclusions.
Dog.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Straight up. I just left out of the bathroom at one of these rest stops over here on the road trip, bitch. I just saw the biggest.
Oh, it went away. I don't know what happened.
Dog. Straight up. I just left out of the bathroom at one of these rest stops over here on the road trip, bitch. I just saw the biggest motherfucking maxi pad I ever seen in my fucking life. Okay? I went and installed a pee. I came out from peeing, and this lady had her shirt, her panties, her bra, and her motherfucking big gigantic ass ultra maxi pad hanging over the stall. I can't. It might be this bitch right here running. It might be that bitch over there running. I can't.
You can draw your own conclusions. You can draw your own conclusions. That's all I got. I already spoke about it. We spoke about it again today for an hour and a half. I let everybody have their say. People who mad, stay mad. Spell my name correct. Spell my name correct. You said talk to you, Catalina. Catalina, I've been here for an hour and a half. I gotta go. I'll be back tonight, though. I'll be back on the ATLien channel at 11. At 11 o'clock. I promise. With my wine. It's Wine Down Wednesday. I'm going to get me some wine, and I'm going to come back at 11 o'clock. All right, y'all. I'm out, honey. I'm out. I will see y'all later tonight. Bye.